Hey guys, Sean here with the King's Courtyard Lawn Care Service, and I am here about to do maintenance on my mower. I had a subscriber ask me about doing maintenance on on the stand-on mowers, and I just want to show you guys kind of how I do it, kind of like from start to finish. Hopefully my battery lasts, and I can kind of show you guys. So one of the main things that I've always do every time I do maintenance is I lift up the mower, and then I, of course, sharpen the blades and clean out underneath the deck. And I do think that this one is going to be pretty bad. It's been kind of wet. One-handed. There we go. A little assist there. And so I just wanted to let you guys kind of see how I do it. This is very, very dirty for me. Normally I try to wash it once a month or twice a month, somewhere around there. But I may have to skip out on it again because today's family day. But what I might do, I might rinse it off really, really quickly to get some of this mud and grass and dirt and poop and whatever else off. So I may rinse it off real quick to kind of freshen it up. Yeah, this side is real bad. I was able to blow a lot of that off because it was really, really on there, but so that's what I use to jack up my mower. Hope this was helpful to guys out there with the Bradley mowers or any kind of mower for that matter. Like I said, it's a 200 or 300 pound jack, but once you start lifting it up, the weight shifts to the back of the mower, so the front comes lighter, a little bit lighter. I also use a creeper to lay down on so it won't be directly in the concrete. I clean out keep clean out from underneath my deck about once a week. I don't mow quite as many yards as you guys do. The reason why it looks so bad today is because it rained basically all week, and I mowed today or yesterday my commercial property, so that's why it looks that bad. But I do try to keep it clean underneath there as much as possible, and doing this once a week definitely helps. So when it's raining like this and wet like this, you have to clean up underneath your decks. Otherwise, you're just going to have a huge mess. And I'll try to film some of the rest of this stuff. I'm not going to film everything, but I'll try to get a lot of this in. Also, to do this, I am using my impact wrench from Harbor Freight, and this is a fixed, I don't know if you can see it or not. It's a 15/16 bit, and that'll take the bolt off. Simple as that, guys. And then, see it or not? What I like to do is keep the blades. I like to keep them all in the same order. I just sharpened these last week. These are pretty rough. I don't know if this is necessarily right, but it's just how I do it. Keep them all in the same order. Now, the most hated part of the job is scraping the deck. Absolutely hate it. But we have to do it in order to keep everything looking good and running right when you're mowing. So I may need to go get my long sleeve shirt on actually, because I don't like doing this with short sleeves on. Alright guys, that's better. So now what I'll do, I'm going to go grab some gloves, and we're going to scrape the deck. Already prepped. I like to put a tarp underneath it, that way when I get done I can just get rid of it. pick it up and get rid of it. So, yep, made my gloves on. I probably won't show you guys scraping my deck. Okay guys, here's all of that. All of that came out from underneath the deck. And here's underneath it. It's not perfect, but it is scraped. At some point I will probably have to get it pressure washed or clean from underneath there, but I think that's good enough for now. And we still got to sharpen the blades. I'm gonna go ahead and dispose of this. There's a lot of excess grass, guys, a whole lot. So I'm gonna go sharpen my blades. Probably won't record that either, but I'll show you afterwards, and then I'll show you me putting it back on, and some of the other little maintenance that I kind of try to take care of while I'm out here doing this lawn care thing. So doing my lawn care maintenance, I should say. But yeah, that is a lot. So I just realized that I didn't record me putting the blades back on. That's all right. You're basically gonna do the same process as I did when I first took them off. Only difference is you want to screw the bolt in all the way. I usually go all the way as I can until it'll let me, and then I'll take the impact and wrench it down with the impact. So really no right or wrong way. There is a safe way and an unsafe way. Excuse me. You want to make sure that you're doing it the safest way that you can do it. So what I'm going to do now is bring the mower back down, and usually what I do is I go ahead and run it with the blades on, just to make sure there's no clacking and make sure that there's no, noise or nothing loosening up, nothing of that nature. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Just go ahead on and let the mower down. One thing about this jack, if you decide to get something like this, these jacks are not always easy when they come down. My jack, for instance, when I try to put it down, my jack just drops the mower. Now I know some of the other ones, what they'll do is they'll slowly release it. Mine doesn't. My brother has the same jack, and his will slowly release it. Mine just brings it down to the ground. So I had to learn how to kind of pump it a little bit, and when I do it that way, it releases it slowly. I don't know if I've set mine up right or not, but if I haven't, oh well. Here we go, guys. There it is, guys. So everything's all done. It still looks a hot mess, but at least it's clean from on the inside, which is what really matters. And I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. But yep, that is exactly how I change my blades. And I do that once a week, usually on Thursdays or Fridays. Today's Friday. I think I've already explained that I had one of my clients called me and wanted me to, my commercial property wanted me to get it today instead of than tomorrow. So that was actually a plus, because now I have that off my list and I can focus on my residentials. Okay guys, real quickly, another thing that I do is I make sure that I have my drinks already in the cooler. Another thing that you can do, and I'm trying to hurry up because I'm trying to get back inside. Another thing that you can do is make sure all your trimmers are working correctly, or if you have any problems with any of your trimmers, go ahead and fix those on your maintenance day. And also, I like to change out my edger blades on maintenance day. That way it assures me that I can just go out, get started, not have any problems with the equipment. And even with all of that, doing all of that stuff, sometimes you still have problems. As always, guys, stay safe out there and keep riding.